Well, we're really eager to get James here. I think he'll be here before the beginning of the school year, second semester for sure. But I'm allowed to talk about him now. We were aware of James in high school, and really when he decided to not go to UConn. So we had a history with him. Not only did we know him, but he knew us. But he elected to go to Georgetown. You know, when it came to us that he was going to transfer and he entered the portal. Certainly, we had an interest in him, but especially with the need that we have. We're going to lose Nico, and I think losing him and looking at the guys that we're bringing in. Dalen Terry is a guy that we love. He could play anywhere on the court, including the one. But James is that. He's that point guard that I think you love to have, and that he's tough. He can score. He can get his own shot. He was the Big East Freshman of the Year, and that's a really good conference. So I think that says a lot about his ability level, and so we look forward to having him. We really do. And if you look at our future, you have to remember Jordan Brown is here practicing every day, and transferred from Nevada. You have Dalen, you have James Akinjo, and I feel like we're getting closer here as we move forward. So, we're going to have a good class. I talked about that. I think Bruce asked me a number of questions. We didn't anticipate having a big class early, just because we signed 8 players last year, and 4 of them were freshmen. But by the time we get into the spring, April and May, I think we'll have a good group, and we're going to need it, because every year, you have departures, and you have to hit the lifeblood of college basketball, and that's to be able to recruit the right people. No, I mean, I think, James is a point guard. Yeah, that speaks for itself, but his style of play is he can do both. He can score, and he can also facilitate and be a good playmaker. He was the most valuable player of the Peach Jam. And his team, his travel team, won the Peach Jam. I don't have to say anything more than that right there. If you just look at those types of players that have performed at that tournament, at that level, I'm very familiar with another Big East Freshman of the Year. He was an amazing player at Pitt, me. So I have a lot of respect for Big East Freshman of the Year. I'm kidding, but I'm not kidding. But, he's a Big East Freshman of the Year. They don't give that award out because of anything other than he earned it. And, look, there's a lot of change in college basketball. That doesn't mean something's wrong with the person, the coach, the player, the situation. It's just all we have to do is look at a lot of players that have come to Arizona. I'll name 2 that I didn't recruit, but, Chris Mills and Lauren Woods were 2 great transfers. That doesn't mean that they left a good or bad situation as much as the one that they chose, Arizona. It really worked out for both them and their team. We've had some guys leave. We've had some guys stay. It's not personal. It's not an indication that something's wrong with the staff or the coach or the program. And it's not anything wrong with the player, a lot of times, or the player's family. It's just people are transitioning, and we try to make the best decisions for our program. We had great familiarity with not only James, but his family, his situation. He went to Salesian High School, which is one of the great schools in California. We know his high school coach well. We know his travel team program exceptionally well, the Oakland Soldiers. Like I said, we actually tried to recruit him when he didn't go to UConn, and he ended up going to Georgetown. So we had a home visit there, but we didn't finish in first place. He went to Georgetown. So, right now, based on who we're losing and how he's performed there, his academics and all the information that we have, I think he's going to be just a great addition to our program. And I'm incredibly excited to have him. I really am. You want to balance your roster out with youth, with experience, with perimeter and front court strength. And, we're not going to just recruit 7 or 8 high school players. And I don't think we'll ever recruit 7 or 8 transfers. I think it'll be a blend. But in terms of James, we did our research. We know him very well. And we're incredibly excited to have him. And, people can certainly have their opinion of all of our players, but we have to make our own decisions.
Sean, you're going to find out a lot of answers. A lot of
No, I mean, it's the more quality that we have on an everyday basis, it's better for our team. And, having a chance to play against Jordan Brown and him every day is something that I think is a real bonus and a positive. By the way, it's also a positive for him and Jordan, that, all they have over these next couple of months is practice. So the more competitive and more talent that's in that practice, the better that they get. So I think that's also something they're looking forward to.